player. I think this is going to be really ugly. This is going to get really ugly really soon. 1-1 upgrades are almost done for the Protoss player. While we do see the Zerg player only have one ranged upgrade, finished research, and he's just beginning the Carapace upgrade now. I'd like to see the Zerg take a fourth right now and pump out a bunch of drones because really he's got this window where he has to either attack now or pump a lot of drones, and he scouts the Protoss throwing down the fourth, and he moves in quickly and quickly denies that expansion. But I mean, really, the Protoss is catching up and fast. I mean, macro's falling apart for both of these players, but what are you gonna do when you're on 3 bases, right? I think the Protoss player wouldn't be hurt at all by throwing down maybe another robotics facility. We see that the Colossi is queued up in his robotics base, so he can easily have a second robotics bay and build 2 at a time and easily crush the Zerg. The Zerg player is taking a fourth up at the top left expansion, but I think if the Protoss player throws down maybe 3 more gateways and another robotics facility, he's going to be set. I mean, and he can just continually warp in units at will while pumping out those Colossi. I mean, he's almost max, so I think we're gonna see the Protoss player just starting throwing down production buildings. But while he's trying to take that third, you do have an engagement. The sentries are kind of out of position, but he does manage to get some decent force fields off on those roaches. About a few roaches will die, but this is burrows, but he doesn't have tunneling claws, so that burrow was kind of useless. The observer was in perfect position. He does manage to get that nexus up, and he's the Cryptic is throwing down a bunch of cannons, I guess, to prevent the Zerg player from trying to do that sneaky kind of push on that fourth. But it looks like Cryptic's throwing down a fifth, and I can't help but say that the Zerg player is going to be falling far, far, far behind. I mean, if we look at the creep spread, it's not even, like, it's just getting to halfway across the map. So, I mean, once we see the split map that the Protoss is making, I mean, he's basically secured 5 expansions already. And once this map becomes split, as it will be soon, then I don't think the Zerg will have any chance at all, because he is down 30 workers. We do get a bit of lag. Again, vehicle of technology speech. But the Zerg is going to be falling extremely far behind us. I mean, the Protoss player is maxed out. He's got no money, but that's okay, because he's going to have 5 mining bases up. He's going to throw down like 5 or 10 more gateways, because when you get max, it doesn't matter if you can keep up the production anymore. You just want to be able to spend all your money in one go if you lose your army. And I mean, that's basically what the Zerg's plan is, to kind of harass here and there, be very mobile around the map, flank the opponent's army, wear it down, deal as much damage as possible, and then pump out more units. But we're going to see very soon that the Zerg player won't be able to keep up with the Protoss in terms of economy, which is extremely unfortunate. And I think this is the downfall of a lot of lower level Zerg players, that, you know, they just don't understand exactly what they're capable of. They don't use their mobility. They don't use their ability to get fast and cheap expansions. And I mean, really, the mobility of the Zerg plays to their advantage because they can have such a presence on the map. They can expand easily, but the Zerg player is already outnumbered in expansions, and it doesn't look like the Zerg player is going to anytime soon going to be harassing those expansions. And like I said earlier, the Protoss player immediately throws down 5 gateways up at the top and starts researching Psionic Storm. I mean, this Protoss player is completely I mean, he's completely executed his game plan. I don't think there's much wrong he could do anymore. And we see he is pushing down into the Zerg base now on the Zerg side of the map. And I think the Zerg is going to get crushed. I mean, even if the Zerg does defeat this army, I don't think there's anything he can do. Corruptors are killing the Colossi. He's trying to micro those Colossi back as soon as possible. Stalkers are doing a lot of work here. I don't think this ground arm is going to survive. It's going to be a close one, but we'll see. I mean, if the Hydras... I mean, all there are now are Hydras left. If those Hydras go down, the Zerg player won't have anything to defend, but we do see Cryptic is pulling back. I think he knows how far ahead is he, and he's just content and just warping in units and kind of securing that advantage. I think this pressure, if he just keeps on putting pressure on the Zerg player, he should be able to take an easy victory in this game. And we did miss some harassment up at the top base, where he did kill all the drones there. That's going to deal some damage to the Sys. He is basically mining on 2.5 bases because the main is almost mined out. Man, this is looking bad for the Zerg player. There is a large differential, as we can see. Even though both players' money is pretty high right now, the Protest player is just able to like barf out a bunch of units from his warp gate and just restock it instantly. He does have high Templars in the mix. I think Archons would actually be pretty good too. I mean, just kind of switch out of that whole Colossi tech because his opponent did make a lot of Corruptors, and we do see a lot of Immortals getting pumped out now for the Protoss player. And I think that's like a really good decision because that's one of the advantages of playing Protoss. You have like such strong individual units that when you get this composition of like one unit of certain types of units, the Zerg player has to adapt and react to that. And you know, if they've got a bunch of Corruptors flying around like we do see now, he has about 9 Corruptors. I mean, they're not going to be doing anything if your whole army is Templars, Archons, Stalkers, and Immortals. And I mean, the Zerg player's gotta find some way to get back into this game. I don't think he realizes how far behind he is. I really want the Protest player just like throw down 10 or 20 more gateways. I mean, he's almost at 7,000 minerals. There's absolutely no disadvantage at this point in the game to throw down a ton more gateways and like maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 more robotics bays, or maybe a couple of Stargates. I mean, he might as well keep throwing down more facilities to get more units, because I mean, if he can match, okay, we're gonna have an engagement right in the middle of the map. Protoss player steps back, lots of roaches for the side storms going down, huge storms, dealing a lot of damage to those roaches. I don't think those roaches are gonna hold up, and oh, you see the roach army just melt away, and like I said earlier, those Corruptors are useless and they just die. Just die extremely easily to these Stalkers. We're gonna see the Protoss not march across the map and win the game like he should. I mean, that Zerg player just was in for a world of hurt. The Protoss player can literally march in unopposed and take out the 5th, take out the 6th, take out the 4th base of the Protoss player. I mean, this game should be over already. The Protoss player, he's on 3-1, and the Zerg's really not going to be able to do much, especially since these Stalkers do have Blink. And I mean, they can just snipe this hatchery, which is what looks like is going to be going on now, and they can just blink off into the sunset, and you know, never hear from the Zerg from again if they want to do it that way. And yeah, he does take down that hatchery, and we should see the blink any second now. And there we go. Stalkers blink away safely. Some Stalkers kind of screwed that blink up, but the Zerg player says, that's okay, we'll let you go. And so, I mean, everything's going right for the Protoss player. He's got over 10,000 minerals. I mean, I really don't know why we're not seeing the end of this game already. The Protoss can literally throw down 10 more gateways and just keep like spewing out units at the Zerg. He can basically be a Protoss Zerg and keep making units and killing, like just sending them wave after wave after wave to end the game. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, we can literally watch the Protoss player just make any unit he wants and just crush the Zerg. I mean, what I want to see is take all these Stalkers in the middle and go around the back and, you know, like just blink into the main, kill the hive, kill the tech structures, and that's it. GG. Zerg won't be able to do anything after that. I mean, you've got Immortals and Templars in the middle of the map to, you know, kind of hold the Zerg off if they decide to push. And I mean, you've got like at least 5 Psionic Storms in the tank ready to go. Zerg's not going to get through that, especially after you kill all his tech structures. I don't know why the Protest player is just sitting around doing nothing. He's on 14,000 minerals. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, 14,000 minerals, come on. You see, okay, 1A from the Zerg player into a bunch of Storms. Yeah, that's not the brightest idea, folks. If your opponent has High Templars, you might want to find a way to deal with them, and a way to deal with them is not moving your army into a bunch of Storms, especially when there's no creep to kind of guide them on there. I think this should be the final engagement. It's perfect Psionic Storms going down. Zerg player just getting obliterated. Oh man, this is ugly to watch. I mean, the Zerg player does have some nice upgrades, but I mean, it's just not going to be enough. You see an Archon move warping in, and look, I mean, like, look at that that resource tab. Protoss player instantly remaxes. Instantly. Let's see some more gateways. So if you lose your entire army, I mean, like, what, lose 100 food? Oh, there's the GGA. But I mean, Protoss is so powerful in the late game, especially if you're able to secure your bases and split the map. I mean, it's so powerful. Just make like 10, 20, or 30 warp gates, and get thousands of minerals, and then puke out a bunch of units. And, you know, I mean, just keep sending them at there. I mean, this absolutely ridiculous. But, yeah, Zerg player didn't really have much of a chance, didn't abuse his mobility.